Good morning, my friends. On this Monday morning, again, I'm so happy to see you in the chat. Anouk, Bianca, Reem. Um, I'm actually wondering if there are people who joined this challenge later. I know the most of you joined me at the beginning, so we already it's day 28 that we do it every single morning together. It's really amazing. I think it's so special. I've never done something like this before, and I'm so excited about how we will finish it. And I'm sure it will be. I mean, we only have 4 days to go, or even three after this live stream, and I'm sure we will successfully finish this challenge. So that's really special and very it makes me very happy. For people who don't know me yet, I'm Julia Henze, an artist, urban sketcher, art teacher, and your guide on this Inktober challenge. I'm also the founder of Brave Brushes Studio, the founder a supportive community where amateur artists like you develop their sketching skills, learn how to paint and to draw, and especially how to have fun while creating art. We have classes on watercolor, gouache, markers, also ink, people sketching, vehicles, urban sketching, proportions, perspective, color theory, all this stuff. And next month will be dedicated to colored pencils. We will do the whole month sketching with colored pencils. All the recordings will stay inside Brave Brush Studio. So if you want to join later, that's always possible. But this month, this last few days, we have 15% of the monthly subscription and 10% of the 3 month subscription. So if you want to improve your sketching, painting, drawing skills, go to bravebrushes.com and become a member of our amazing community. Hello. Good morning, everyone, or good day. If we have, I don't know, do we have people from Australia or Asia this morning or our morning then? Welcome, everyone. Okay, so a few words about the reference. Because it's the beginning of the new week, and uh, if you are subscribed to my newsletter, you have already your references in your mailbox. If you aren't yet, then you can use the link below this video and get the references. Okay, so today we have this beautiful succulents, very exciting a very exciting reference, I think, and I am pretty much sure that it's also quite challenging for me as well. So we will see what we will create. But before we start, I want to mention that I create these live streams to share my passion and love for sketching with you all. So if you've enjoyed them and would like to support my work, please consider making a small, maybe a bigger donation via Buy Me a Coffee or the other link I put in the description below the video. It helps me to keep bringing you more creative content and inspire you as much as I can. So thank you, and let's get started. So today's materials, I'm not sure yet what I'm exactly going to use today, but I will start with my favorite brush pen to create I don't want to create the whole frame. Oh, thank you, Judith. Thank you. You're very welcome. Yes, so I'm not going to draw the whole frame, but a part of it. So I think it will be this side and this side. And if I want to add the other two sides, then I can always do it later. But as you can see, the composition here is more the main objects, or the whole the largest shape is placed in the on the left side, and a little bit more cornered to the bottom. So I think this will be a good composition. I'm not sure yet, but we will see. So let's start with some green, I think, and it's always a little bit. My fingers get colored every single day when I'm sketching. So where are we going to start here? Honestly, I think this one really challenging. But as I said in the previous videos, I think it's important to challenge ourselves. And even if you think this is so difficult, I really don't know how to do this, just let's try something. I will start with the middle of this larger succulent, so the one at the bottom, and just try to draw the leaves that we see here, and they shouldn't be exactly as we see them. I can imagine that it's quite difficult to get the right shapes. We don't have that much time, so just we start with the middle and try to add leaves around the middle, something like this. Maybe the one here in the other direction. No big deal. We just do something and we will see if it will turn out beautifully or maybe not. Not a problem at all. I mean, we are still practicing. I say it every single day. Don't worry about the outcome. Don't worry at all. Try to focus on the things that you can practice here. And let's try to get the shapes of the leaves right, and they are, if you can see, or as you can see, they are like this. So the shape it starts with a thicker part and then it gets thinner at the top. So this kind of shapes. So not like this, but more like this, an elegant shape. And let's add. And as you can see, I don't follow it exactly. I don't care about the exact shape of this succulent. I think it's really difficult to create the right shape, but it's also not necessary. The most important thing, again, the same as with buildings, the same as with actually everything. It's all about your impression. What do you want to express in your sketch? How do you want to show your viewer what you see? Yeah, let's do another one, and another one is in the background, and maybe even more complicated because it's the leaves are very, very small, but just let's just make the same pattern actually, but in a smaller, yeah, in a smaller version of it. And let me see here. And very often, even if you think, oh, I don't know how to draw this thing, when you start, you will discover that you actually can draw it, even yourself, even without me. You can draw a lot of things. Maybe they are not very beautiful in the beginning, but the more you practice, the easier it becomes. Let's do another one here. I see that I placed this one a little bit too much to the left, but that's not a problem at all. So let's yeah, I see a question from Maria in the in the chat about the this these videos. They will stay on my channel, so you can watch them and re-watch them as long as you want. So no worries about that. The only thing that I would suggest is not to wait too long with it, because you will probably forget about these videos, and then you know how it goes. Very usually, or usually you're very excited about the vibe of this Inktober, and then a few months later you think, oh, I don't know what to draw. I don't know what videos to watch. So don't wait too long. Just try to watch maybe one a week or something like that. Okay, let's add here a few leaves, and also here. And you can see that I sometimes, because I have this fountain pen, I can vary the line of my the thickness of my line. If you use a fine liner, then you will probably have just one thickness, but that's also good. It's just a different way of sketching. No worries about that. Let's do another one. And I want actually this succulent is the most prominent one, so I will add blue ink to it to make it a little bit more present in my sketch. I just wanted to start actually with this green ink because I think it's easier for me to draw with it. I don't know, I can vary the line with this dip pen, and it's, I don't know, it's just easier to do it this way, but I want to make this succulent much more prominent later. Also here, the same idea. Draw a few lines in the shape that we have already practiced a few times here, and add more leaves. And here maybe another one, a different shape, by the way, because let's add some textures here first. But this one, oh, I have, let me see. Yeah, I drew it a little bit differently than in the reference. No worries about that. I mean, it's all good. Nobody knows how they exactly looked. Only us. And I'm sure you won't tell anyone about that, right? So also for your other sketches, it's important to know that people don't know how things, what a lot of things exactly look. So usually when you create an impression of whatever you draw, then it's already good. I mean, nobody will count the amount of windows of the building you draw. So you can create an impression. If you draw a few windows, then it's already clear that this is probably a building with windows. Let me see. Here we can add more flowers, and here we have something. Just again, create an impression of some leaves. Something is happening there, and we just create a suggestion of it. And now I think that it might be a little bit a too complicated reference for you. Also for me, it's not very easy. But you know, from 31 references, one that is more complicated. That's a good job, I think. Okay, let's do. Let's add more prominent lines to this flower, this succulent. It's a cactus actually, not a flower, but I think it's something in between. Succulents are really cool. Does anyone, by the way, have them at home? Or maybe in the garden? They're really cool. I don't, but I wish I had. I had them. I think they are really nice. Maybe I will buy a few now. I'm so inspired. And I will add some textures to the leaves. And you can see that it starts to pop. darker lines, shading. All these things add more interest to your sketch, and also yeah, make it look more impressive. Let's add something here. And maybe, I don't know, I also want actually to add some lines here and there. I think this green color is nice for this kind of green, for the succulent green, not for my favorite greenery. Then I prefer to have it a little bit warmer and I don't know, a little bit different kind of green. But for I think it's a little bit too light. I can make it darker. Unfortunately, this is the color of the ink. It wouldn't get any darker. And let me see. So I add this blue color, not everywhere, but here and there. And as you can see, I don't even really follow this the lines, the green lines. It's the flow. You will get it. You will start to get it when you practice more with sketching. It's not something that you can get before your skill is developed enough. I mean, you need to develop a certain amount of skill before you start getting in the flow. And it's not explainable. I think it's something that you have it or you don't have it. Like, I don't know. When you do something that you're very good at, you don't need to think anymore. You just do things and you can't really explain why. But I think that's already very nice. Maybe some leaves here, I don't know. Looks quite fun. And here we have these branches, and I think they are just nice to add to this picture for the composition and for the, I don't know, just because they are there. They're quite fun also. Let's see. In this side, maybe these ones also. And something here. I don't know, it's just having fun while sketching. And don't worry if you now think, oh, I don't know what to do. Just do what you can. Do what you can. If your sketches are not very impressive yet, not very expressive, no worries about that. Just keep drawing. Keep drawing. Keep developing your skill. And you will notice that the more you do sketching, the easier it becomes. Easier it becomes to draw straight lines or not straight if you want to add different kind of lines. So, and also for me, it's different days, different ways of drawing. Sometimes I also have quite uncertain lines. You wouldn't believe it, but it's just it's just the case. Sometimes, especially if I use the materials that I don't use very often, or maybe if I just don't draw that much at a certain time, then yeah, it starts to get a little bit more difficult to draw. So don't take too long pauses when you are in the flow of sketching. Try to keep up and do it, maybe not every single day, but at least a few times in a week. Yeah, I think it's quite fun. It looks, yeah, it looks like a bunch of succulents. I like this, maybe a little bit of darkness here, just because, yeah, to focus a little bit more on this part also here, maybe just a little bit. And then it's time to stop. It's time to stop outside the garden, in the garden. Oh, good, good. What's my favorite sketch for ink sketches? That's a very good question, Bianca. Let me turn my camera around first. I don't have one because I thought this would be my favorite sketchbook for sketching with ink, but it turned out to be not. It turned to work not that well with colored inks. So it's really perfect for sketches with a fountain pen. So you can see that the lines are very sharp and crispy. But for this type of sketching, it's not a very suitable sketchbook because the pages are very thin, and yeah, I don't really like this paper. So no, I just don't have one. Sorry. I wish I could give you an advice, but maybe later. Maybe later. If anyone in the chat, by the way, or maybe later under the recording, if you want to suggest a good sketchbook for ink, the sketchbook that you like to use for this challenge, and it works perfect for your colored inks also, for example, yeah, put it in the comments under the video. I think a lot of people will be happy to hear it. Okay, so let me see. I don't have any announcements anymore. Just I want to say, as always, don't forget to like this video, please, guys. Very important. As you can see, more people join this challenge and watch these videos later, so we can make it even bigger, so more people can see it, can watch it, and more people can get better at sketching. And that's my goal. Actually, I want to help more people to get creative, to know, to learn how to start sketching, not being afraid of sketching, and just inspire them. I think that's very important. Claire Fontaine, gold line sketchbook. I don't know this one, but okay, um, that's a good suggestion. Um, yeah, great. Thank you, Anouk. A cheap one from the Action. That's also good. Yeah, yeah. Maybe it works well. I mean, inks are not very difficult, or uh, they don't require usually very special paper. It's not like watercolors, cotton paper always the best choice. Not always, but pretty much always. For inks, it's much easier. However, I just chose the wrong sketchbook, I think, or maybe not, because I practice with um, different types of paper. Because of that, I put um, other types of paper in my sketchbook, and tomorrow I will again paint or draw on watercolor paper. Yes, tomorrow we will do a very nice house, and I'm absolutely excited about that. Okay, guys, it was very, very good to see you again. If you post your sketch, the photo of your sketch on Instagram, don't forget to use the hashtag Julia Henze underscore Inktober. Again, don't forget to like this video. I see that not everyone likes it. I'm sure you would, you just forget to do it. But don't forget. I see you tomorrow, hopefully, and have a nice day, and happy sketching. Bye bye.